Well, Working Wardrobes is a nonprofit organization. We are in our 26th year of serving men and women, young adults and veterans, and our mission is to get people back into the workforce. We do that by providing, of course, it's in our name, professional attire to help people look and feel their best for their job interviews, but also providing comprehensive job training, job placement assistance, as well as providing soft skills training and financial literacy. Truly anything that can serve as a barrier to employment, we will help that client address that and move them on to whatever success looks like for them. And we work with about 5,000 people a year, equal men and women, which a lot of times people think we only serve women. And we have about 4,000 volunteers every year that help make this work possible.
What we do here is we resorted clothes according to like the color and the size, and we stacked hangers and things.
We're learning the different types of ways we can help people, and it seems like we're not making a difference, but in reality, through doing this, we are helping others to get a better life, and so I feel like it will really affect all of us deep down.
We work with young adults, and we had a particular young lady. She's got to be a sophomore or junior at Berkeley, and she was a part of a program. We work with assignment scholars, and so she came from a family that had very disadvantaged, a lot of struggles, and would be the first person in her family to go to college. And she came to us. As part of that program, we do a full day of professional development and help people start, especially when you're in high school, to start to see yourself as beyond school. What would you look like in the workforce? What do you look like as an adult? How does that feel? And so obviously we provide professional attire, but we also do workshops on giving presentations, on dining etiquette, how to just sit and have an adult conversation. And this young lady, Kathy, was one of the people that we served. And I remember thinking when she was here, all right, this girl, she's gonna run for president one day. We're all gonna be voting for Kathy. And sure enough, before she graduated she ended up getting that Gates Millennium Scholarship. She went to Cal, is still going there now, and is running, I think she's student body president, and I see her on Facebook, and she's incredibly involved and just getting ready to rule the world. So that's always great to know that we had just a small part in her success. And that's a little bit different from what we normally do, right? Where mainly our focus is to help people get back to work. And another great story about a young woman who's more my age. She had even spent some time in college, but was in an incredibly abusive relationship that spiraled downward, and as part of that, she began using drugs, ended up dropping out of college, not working, sleeping on park benches, committing crimes in order to feed her substance abuse habit, and ended up in front of a judge who said to her, you have two choices, either you're going to go to treatment or you're going to go to jail. And she ended up in a treatment program that we work with, and she took our 6-week course on how to overcome barriers, in particular if you have a criminal history, and how to find work. And she was quite scary when we first met her. Her name was Carmen. Did not want to be there, but by the end of the 6th week, she was telling us that her dream really was to work in the fashion industry. And she ended up taking our customer service training. She became certified in nationally recognized certification in customer service. And despite her record, because of our relationships with employers, she ended up getting a job at Nordstrom, working in the back room temporarily, and that turned into a full-time permanent salesperson's job. And she is doing incredibly well, and then ended up going back to college and graduated with her bachelor's degree in fashion design very recently. And so that's always feels good to tell her story, and again, that we're a part of making that